Happy Monday. I'm getting ready to have a boxing class with George virtually, which is awesome. If you haven't seen that we're doing it at Round Room in the studio in Nashville. That's awesome. He comes in person and does a boxing class, and then we watch it. Those of us not in Nashville, like I'm not at the moment, we watch it virtually. And it goes in line with following your dreams, getting everything you ever wanted, asking for what you want, and then literally moving into a place where your purpose is more important than your pain. And I'm just seeing it left and right, like especially now in 2022, when if you haven't noticed that things are like shifting and it's going really fast, and you're like, wait, what? Like, oh my goodness. And we started this community network really of these amazingly diverse leaders and badasses that are in the reformers community that are every single one of them. It's amazing. They're doing their courses, their classes, their events, their retreats. It's amazing. And I had asked George, I was like, what's your big old dream, George? He wanted to help women and children get fit and learn self-defense and really like release their anger. I know a lot of women who would like to need to do that. So we started this boxing class. So I'm about ready to get ready for it, right? But I want to do my Monday video and just show you. It's my aerial dancing rig that's in my living room, because that happens. Now, this, even like having an aerial dancing rig in my living room, was all about like, okay, how is your purpose more important than your pain? And even what does that even mean? And like, what's stopping you? For me, years, like I could direct movies, and I'd actually dealt with this issue before I directed movies. But years I was modeling and acting and traveling and blah, 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 before I did the movie, Searching for Angela Shelton. So there's like life before I made that movie, and then life after I made that movie. And life before I made that movie, I was a self-mutilator. I didn't cut myself, I'd beat myself up, and I would get into situations that would beat me up and keep me stunted and silent. And it was all based around like repeating the abuse that was done to me. It was just, such a psychological, like, wait, what? It's like an Excel spreadsheet. Life is an Excel spreadsheet. When you go through these things, you're probably going to end up doing these things, like beating yourself up and having self-hatred and self-abuse issues. Once I made that documentary and I saw, like, my mind was open, and I saw that so many other people, men and women, shared this like abusive pasts, and all of them were doing something, whether it was substance abuse or self-mutilated or self-abuse or whatever, like you're gambling, pick one, like whatever you're stuck with. And it forced me, because I refused to be a hypocrite, I was like, oh shit, like I can't go around and talk about this and like say like, everybody stop raping kids, get fuck yourself, if I don't actually do my healing work. So for 3 years, it was my job. I stopped everything, and like I was editing the movie and traveling with it, and I literally did it like a job. This is my job. I will find every possible healing technique. I will try every single thing, and I'm gonna be done. And I wrote a book about it, Finding Angela Shelton, which is how Searching for Angela Shelton changed my life forever. And I reveal openly, it's embarrassing on some level, but that it's also a gift to the universe for people who've read it and then actually choose to stop. It was my revealing of like how you might think that like the model and the actress and all this stuff was like, oh, got it all together. And really like I hated myself and I was self-abusing, and I kept getting into relationships with people who treated me like crap. Amazing. And I stopped it, and I wrote a book about it. Many, many things have happened since I wrote that book that are leveling up. Like, so like, what does leveling up even mean? It means like going to the next level of awareness, of healing, of life. So I just got the audio version of my book. I know it's like 14 years later or something, like, and there's a publishing group that's talking to me and wants to do it and, and put it out there. But before it's out there, I have the material, right? So as my gift, because I see everybody in the reformers just doing such like badassery. They're badassing it. I was like, what's my contribution? My latest event, and I got 2 coming up. One starts May 20th to April 9th. I'm going to do it for 21 days because that's like starting a new habit. And I'm going to listen to it with you, listen to the book, and each little section, there's not 21 chapters, but there's some are super short. So I'm going to break it into 21 days. We're going to listen to it so you see my reactions. And that'll also be hilarious and sad because I'll probably cry. And so we see each other, right? And then we're going to stop and then discuss it for about 30 to 40 minutes, trying to respect everybody's time, stay within about an hour, hour and a half every day for 21 days. You can go live or you can watch the recording later if you have like purchased that piece. Like if you want to, the reason I did that is because there's a lot of professors and teachers and support groups that use this book. So now this will provide you with not only the book, but you'll have these videos, because the time is now to stop that shit. Like stop. And I know that so many people do it and still secretly do it. So that's why I'm going to be like, hey, I will reveal, yep, I was one of them. And this is how I did it. And this is how I do it now. Like I stopped now. Like this is the book. It came out in 2008, I think. And so now, oh Lord. So lots have happened since then. So I will be sharing it. You will be able to watch it live. And then I'll also provide the recordings for you to use after. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's time. It's time to get, like, literally the time is now. Ladies and gents with the warriors, like, it's time for, like, the best warriors in the world are the survivors. It's because, like, broken bones, they heal better and they're stronger, right? So, like, I've seen survivors in my life and now in the reformers that are the most amazing warriors you're ever going to see. Warrior meaning warrior in life. Like I love Shambhala, Path of the Warrior, personally. And so that's how I live my life. And there's a sense of like a warrior that you're helping other people. You're an example to other people, that you're a leader in everything you're doing. And amazing. And I'm definitely not the only one. We have collected together. And now it's a matter of like everybody else who is ready to stop this bullshit. That's my gift to you. Well, it's not totally a gift. You can pay what you want. If you literally can't afford it, you can be like, I have $1. So that's why I put that on there so that there's no excuses, that you can pay what you want, or you pay the fee that then you can use it and it helps everyone in your classes, etc. Then I'm going to do another Reformers Academy live on my Facebook just to take you through what's happening in this community and network. So I'm going to do that at the end of the week, possibly 3 days, possibly 2. I'm seeing how I can fit it with everything that we're doing. So that's my gift. That's my Monday update. Woohoo! So Friday update is going to be like, hey, hope you didn't miss it. Hope you get... I love you guys. Gals, humans, y'all. God, stop saying you guys, because there's a lot of vaginas. It's you all. So it's time to stop the self-abuse and be total badasses. Cut 2. I'm about to do a boxing class with George. What? All right, I love you. See you later.